Oh, hello, I'm back again. I done an introduction. I've done two introductions. This is my third introduction. First impressions count. Scottish, not British. That's my thing. Who am I and why do I feel the need to do a vlog? I've got music on, I'm going to turn down a bit because I've got a thing, my head's not right. Why do I feel the need to do a vlog? Because I do too many live videos on Facebook and I end up flooding people's feeds with my nonsense. I'm passionate about Scottish independence and I'm a prolific poster. Why do I feel I've got the right to do a vlog on Scottish independence and what do they call it now? What do they call it, Ziggy? When I was at school it was political science, social studies, all that sort of stuff. You came what I mean. What's on the news? Topical stuff. Like the 2 Daves, but no, not the 2 Daves. Nothing like the 2 Daves. There's only one of me, and I'm not called Dave. Daves. I'm not really your competition. Usually were my inspiration. Indie Truck Davy was somebody that I looked at really quite a lot when I got involved in the Scottish independence movement. The man annoyed me. The first time he ever spoke to me annoyed me. Dave knows that. I never let him know that it had annoyed me at the time because I was doing something that meant I had to bite my tongue. I wouldn't have been nippy, came what I mean. I would have probably been said something and then I would have got schooled, to be fair and honest. Since then, though, I have learnt loads and loads. That's one of the reasons I feel I have the right to do a vlog on Scottish independence. Because I've learnt loads. And, says on my heart, mate, Scottish, not British. I am a sovereign Scot. I'll decide. So I've decided I'm going to do a vlog. I feel that I have enough knowledge to speak on such matters. Things. I'm me. It's that and my Fortress of Solitude. Obviously, my Fortress of Solitude is my head and my flat, my house. There's my view. Well, that's my house. There's my view. Quite a cracking view. Better than the one Superman had. All he done was looked at fucking snow and ice and all that stuff. That's where he kept his knowledge and all his stuff, is in his Fortress of Solitude. That's why I call it my Fortress of Solitude, actually. His Fortress of Solitude. Do you know Superman never originally called his Fortress of Solitude his Fortress of Solitude? My head's full of trivia, honestly. You'll find this out if you actually follow my channel. I've got a channel. A wee guy in a flat in Dummydikes talks a lot of shit, but well, never mind. I'm telling you about why I feel I've got the right to have a vlog about Scottish independence and I keep forgetting what it's called. Stuff on the news. Well, because I've done stuff in the last decade. Yeah, only in the last decade. I'm not a big... I'm into Scottish independence as much as the next person. What I mean is I'm not a person who has organised big events. I've not got great big followers on Facebook or on Twitter. I don't do Instagram. I'm not anybody. I'm just a Scottish independence supporter. But I have done stuff, again. I got involved in Scottish independence movement. The Yes movement? No, really. Aye. I was slightly involved in the Yes movement because that's when I got involved in Scottish independence, because I really started looking at it. And yeah, that happened. And then on the 19th, well, the night of the 18th and on the 19th, as I watched Scotland grieve, I watched all you people have the heart and soul torn away from you, to see your dreams shattered, broken. I can feel it now. I get emotional at times as well, folks. That's the thing. I cry. Like I say, Scottish independence is my passion. Scotland is a brilliant wee country. It should be free. It should be independent. And then on the 19th of September 2014, I watched the Yes movement die. And then I watched a rebirth. From the ashes of the Yes movement grew the Scottish independence movement that I am now a member of today. And watching your posts going up, because I actually discovered groups and things like that, because I wrote something and I put it up, and I think somebody shared it to a group, and I got notified that the group, and I looked at the group and I thought, oh James, look at this thing. And then I found out there was loads of groups. So I started posting in all there and that sort of thing. I think that's how you really got first introduced to me. But my main introduction to the Scottish independence movement was Holyrood and Indie Camp. I was one of the people who manned Indie Camp. There are people, and I've always said this, and everybody knows I've always said it, the originals, the individualists who set it up, Moira, Gary, John, Croft, people who aren't wares anymore, Charlie. Indie Camp was a great wee place. It was a community. It was a hub. It was the people of Scotland sat on the Parliament's estate saying, we want independence. I think it was Moira that said it at the beginning. I have to mention Cheryl Scott, sorry. I think it's Cheryl Scott. There was lots of people involved at the very beginning of Indie Camp that I didn't actually know. Honestly, I spent a lot of that time at Indie Camp. People know that. But the setup of Indie Camp, I wasn't involved in the slightest. Geez, I think it was January time by the time I got really involved with the people at Indie Camp. And that place opened my eyes, opened my ears, and opened my mind. We used to sit round the fire at night and talk about stuff. And the stuff that people spoke about, I never knew. The sovereignty, sovereign Scots, Gary's side of stuff. The political side of stuff, the activism and stuff, Moira and I used to talk about. Other people we had visitors come from around the world that spoke to us about stuff. Old Ian, who was one of the Democracy Vigil people. We had the people from the Democracy Vigil, they visited. Craig Murray visited once. I was there that day, that was great. Don't know if he remembers. I think he does actually remember, but yeah. The vigil wasn't the success it should have been. I don't know why. I could give you reasons that I think it failed, but there are many reasons, and it's a myriad of complex issues that weren't dealt with properly. Indie Camp should have been a success. Indie Camp should have still been there today. There's a few things that people don't actually grasp. Gary, they don't grasp what Indie Camp was and what actually happened during the court case and stuff. I don't know how long I'm allowed to talk on these things, but it's my channel and it's YouTube. I've seen YouTube videos last for ages, so I'll talk for as long as I want. Scottish, not British, I'll decide. Southern Scot. What was I talking about? See, that's another thing. My memory's like a squirrel. That jumps from places to places as well. Aye, the campfire, the court case. The court case and what happened during the court case and all that stuff. Jah. The Stone of Destiny. Jesus Christ. The media. Philip Sim, who actually I think is quite a good guy. The eviction. The year-long fence after it. Yeah. Where to begin? The beginning of the court case was Lord Glennie. And on the first day, papers were introduced to the court case that were put forward to the court case that challenged the union's legality. I think Sarah Sayers, I see my name, Sarah Sayers and the Salvo people and all that would be really interested in reading those papers. They said, the papers said that the union, the acts of union had not been ratified properly. At the time, honestly, I wasn't politically aware, I wasn't aware of the law, I didn't read up stuff, I didn't care. I let the other people, I was there involved with the camp, the independent side, that sort of stuff. I didn't understand actually what the camp was doing. But once I started hearing all this stuff, and I was accepted as part of the Indie Camp group, not as an individualist at that point, as one of the group who was involved in it. I was a supporter. And I was in the court case and things, and yeah. The paperwork, I never read it, so I couldn't tell you how powerful the case was or whatever. But I do know that one of the other individualists, haven't seen him for a long time. I really miss the guy. I hope he's okay. The last I heard of him was a post. I've lost my lighter. A post at the start of the pandemic while he was living in Greece. Neil Mackay, if you're out there and